Wagwan, my Jamaican family, and once again, welcome back to the Yardie Reactivities. For the first time you are checking me out, kindly subscribe, like, and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I do want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Whereby today, guys, I want you to watch these videos as it is about the Jamaicans that they have had enough, and this time they have decided to go on to the streets and protest, mainly because enough is enough and we want change. So in this video we have got the leader of the PNP party, Mark Golding Antwerba. He gave out his opinions concerning these protests. So watch this entire video to the end and I'll be back with more.
Never get the money for the Hurricane Melissa. All know the people them still under the party. They're a sending friend. As remarks. We gonna negotiate. We gonna get people. The most despicable. 10,000 despicable.
Yes, Jamaica, we are here in Crossroads, Kingston, where hundreds of Jamaicans are gathered in solidarity against what the government is doing to Jamaica. They are speaking about the 10,000 non-national immigrants that are expected to be here. They are speaking about the way in which the government has spent the Hurricane Melissa donations. They are speaking about Dr. Andrew Wheatley should not be in the cabinet any further. They are calling for his resignation. You're going to see today, Jamaica, how the thousands and the hundreds that are gathered here today will be speaking, crying out, bawling out, and crying for better governance, for a better Jamaica.
We have to go! 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 Andrew has to go! Andrew has to go!
What do you think about the 10,000? That is the most despicable, they say, coming to Jamaica.
Most Jamaicans, I'm appalled that the government has embarked on this surreptitious MOU, which we're only aware of because it was leaked to a newspaper, in the context where the legality of this arrangement is being questioned in the US before their courts and is unsettled. It is most inappropriate for Jamaica to be embarking upon an arrangement like that, which could expose us to liability if it turns out that the US Supreme Court agrees with the federal judge who has already ruled that these arrangements are unlawful in the US. Not to mention the fact that there's no discernible benefit to Jamaica from this. So the question is, why are we doing it? And the government is being very underhand and duplicitous in how they're answering that question, because, we've heard various rumors and various explanations which are incompatible.
You hear one minister saying one thing, another minister saying one thing. The communication is very chaka-chaka.
It is, and Minister Chang came to the Parliament and told us that this arrangement was initiated by the US, while a US diplomatic note, which was revealed to the newspapers here, indicated that the initiation of it was by a minister of this government in Jamaica, went to a conference in Florida and approached the US authorities with a suggestion that this arrangement be entered into. So those two things are, again, incompatible, inconsistent, and I've called for Minister Chang to be referred to the Privileges Committee of the House, so that this matter can be reviewed, because not being forthcoming, misleading the House and telling the House things which are not true is a serious violation of the rules of Parliament and the traditions of Parliament.
We're here with Julian Robinson, Member of Parliament for South East St. Andrew, and equally the opposition spokesperson on finance and the public service. Uncle Julian, why are you out here this morning?
We are identifying, supporting the civil society organizations and the church groups who have organized this protest. We stand with them because we support their objectives. We believe the arrangement or the agreement that the Jamaican government has entered into with the US is wrong.
Yes.
It only came out because of a newspaper report. There has been no transparency. We don't know what the government has agreed to.
Yes.
We don't know what commitments have been made. We don't know who is coming to Jamaica. We don't know what these people who are being sent here, whether they are just immigration violations or more serious criminal charges.
But what do you think of Secretary Marco Rubio's statement about the most despicable coming
Well, he has indicated that they don't want them in their country. But why are we accepting the most despicable in our country?
Yes.
Why should the Jamaican government accept non-Jamaicans to come to Jamaica? And the government of Jamaica has not been able to give us an explanation.
So you're
or
very
sat-
deeply concerned
Of
about
course, because we don't know who they are.
it. You don't know who they are,
We don't know what the government of Jamaica has agreed to.
and they don't want to start to show the agreement.
They haven't. They should bring the agreement to the
Parliament.
parliament and table it in the parliament. We don't know.
So you're going to be championing for the agreement to be open.
We
in the
must
Parliament.
know. We must know what the government has agreed to. What have they accepted? What are we getting in return for accepting these people in Jamaica?
I wonder how much them get per head for each one. I'm hearing some serious numbers.
Well, that's why we need to know.
So this government is weakling. Are you going to be sitting in the Parliament with Dr. Andrew Wheatley this afternoon?
Listen, the people sent us to do work on their behalf.
Yes.
So we don't want to walk out of the parliament and not do the work on their behalf. But we will continue to demand that Andrew Wheatley should resign or be removed as long as these charges are over his head. He has a right to defend himself in a court of law, but until so,
He must recuse himself.
he must remove himself. We have never had a cabinet minister being recommended for criminal charges and illicit enrichment, which means that you have assets and income that you cannot account for. He must step aside, clear his name, but he can't remain in the cabinet while those charges remain over his head. But we're going to stay in the parliament.
You're staying in the Parliament, but you're going to apply the pressure.
Yeah, because we don't want to not do the work that the people have sent us there to do.
Oh, okay. Well, you have heard from Julian Robinson, the opposition spokesperson for the People's National Party for Finance and the Public Service. He's calling for Wheatley's resignation. He's equally saying that he's asking for the TCN agreement to be opened in the Parliament, to be put in the public's domain, for us to have a public discussion of what is coming to the Jamaican people.
Andrew must go! Andrew must go! Andrew must go! Andrew must go! Wheatley must go! Wheatley must go! Wheatley must go! Wheatley must go! Andrew must go! Go like no! Andrew must go! Go like pack your bag and leave Jamaica! Andrew must go! Wheatley up the back of them and bring home team! Andrew must go! Andrew must go! Yes, Andrew! Yes, Andrew! And I'm a top boy we are telling. What come and send me and I say Allah we are telling. Andrew have to go! Andrew must go! We're tired of who must go! Go now!
I'm standing in a sea of yellow shirts because Jamaicans from all walks of life decided that enough is enough. They're ready to stand up for Jamaica. In 2015, when a then PNP Minister of Government committed what did not rise to the level of criminal charges, Andrew Holness came on TV and said he could not sit in Parliament with that minister because of the minor infraction. Today, Andrew Holness says he has full confidence in Andrew Wheatley, who has been referred for criminal prosecution. Accountability under the JLP government is dead. In Parliament, we're being silenced because we dare to stand up for Jamaica. Today, we're not in Parliament, we're in Crossroad, and we block Crossroad with people, mothers, fathers, sisters, cousins, everybody fed up with this government. Today, I applaud the church, I applaud the civic groups, I applaud the podcasters, I applaud everybody who decided that this is the stand we're going to make, and I'm proud to stand with the people in Crossroad today.
We're here, Jamaica, with Odin.
From West Central, Andrew constituency. Yes, sir. Mall Road.
Why are you out here today?
Because I tell Andrew, I need him for go. When I'm stuck there for, him not help where 3 school lockdown and him don't help.
In the constituency?
Yes, sir.
3.
3 school, 3 basic school.
And nothing now going
The
down.
park was there. Him farm at Christopher 1000, packet up up here all buses and truck. And if never Mr. Rutland Stone and Artney, they wouldn't take out. The park have created many ballers, many footballers. My son play ball and he's from the community. We didn't get any help.
Yes.
And I'm suffering. I was born and grew at Mall Road. What have he done for Mall Road? Nothing. 30 years him dead. And him shut down that program done by Edison Avenue. Father, where young people got pregnant and go back there to get education and a skill, he closed it down.
Mighty God.
You have 2 schools in his constituency, Penwood High and Seaward. Ask them who fixed it, Tankwell.
Mighty God. So you're saying that him don't do nothing for the people?
Nothing. Brother, and give them a new police station. That's his legacy.
His legacy is a police station.
A new police. Look at his clinic. Look at his clinic. Next door is police station. Deplorable condition. Deplorable. Deplorable condition.
So what you think about the 10,000 women carrying in the country?
No, we don't know them and we don't want them here. And why you send home the Cuban? Cuban, look about my mother eye. She can see to string a needle.
Mighty God.
Why did you? My mother work at AMC. My mother do impact program. So I know the struggle with my mother. I know $25.50. I know the struggle.
So you think, you believe Andrew Weekly must resign?
Of course he should step aside. This is not the first. When we got locked down and have to look out and say them a come, them a cut cake and a drink champagne. And we have inside lock up. There,
So
in the fear, them need to go and like right now.
So you want the Labour Party government out?
Out. Oh, we say Andre, like all tomorrow and yesterday and now.
The Jamaican Conservative Force, they wrote to her and tell her, say,
we know, according to information, that the Prime Minister have resources to assist the people.
Yes.
And it's 9 months. Brother, I go to one place named Los Angeles, and I see people live in a tent
Yes.
in the city.
Yes.
And I understand the type of impact we living in a tent can have on a space. And for people live down at St. Elizabeth for 9 months in a tent, and the Prime Minister supposedly have resources to help and not help. We don't want to know why.
Yes.
You see me I say? And also now upon the deportee deal, we know say Jamaica don't really have no spine and a backbone when they come on to addressing America or things what America say.
Yes.
But we are looking at it and we are say, then if them people can't deport back to feed them, if America is so powerful and them can't deport the people them back to feed them country,
Yes.
why Jamaica is so weak that Jamaica receive them? And what type of resources do we have as a country to receive people who America deport, who most likely are some murderers, are some pedophiles, are some rapists, are some of the worst set of people them who
So
are
that's why
going
you
to
stand
add
up
to
today
our
as a
crime.
Rasta.
So we are stand up against them type of vibration there. So would I really like the Prime Minister or somebody close to him address this issue to the people, because it's a concern. You see me I say it's a concern for I and I. So we are say Andrew Holness and the rest of people them around him who supposed to address the people and this issue. Do it fast.
Fast.
You see me I say, and don't pretend like say are you, are we, are I and I. You see me I say,
One Jamaica, one people. One Jamaica, one people. One Jamaica, one people. One Jamaica, one people. That's it. We must stand up for Jamaica at all times. Don't go by color lines.
We're here with Senator Cleveland Tomlinson. Senator Tomlinson, why are you standing this morning?
No man, what is happening in the country is not right, cannot be right, is completely unacceptable. The many missteps that the Holness administration has made, we must stand against it, and that's why I'm here this morning. We cannot have a country where a sitting cabinet minister is under charge for serious corruption, that is illicit enrichment. Andrew Wheatley should step aside from the cabinet. We have had other cases where the government has not been fulsome in providing the truth to the Jamaican people about the third country nationals. I don't understand why the United States of America and its embassy would not be honest in that diplomatic note that is shared with the Jamaica Gleaner. So the government has been trying to spin, and it has been giving so many different versions of the story, and what the Jamaican people want to know is the truth. So we are here this morning in defense of democracy, accountability, transparency, and this is a very corrupt administration, and we think that enough is enough.
Enough is enough. All right, Senator Tomlinson.
Yes, enough is enough.
Nice meeting you, very intelligent. I'm watching you, I'm watching you, and I know you're going
places.
Mighty God, a proud comrade. I'm so proud of you. Very intelligent.
Mr. Gavin Myers, the principal director of the NIA, that's for the National Integrity Action. Sir Myers, what's your take on the situation happening with Dr. Andrew Wheatley and the Parliament? Do you believe he should step aside?
I believe that the Prime Minister should remove him from his position in the cabinet. We can't have somebody like who is under active investigation, who is about to be prosecuted for illicit enrichment, making decisions as part of the cabinet. That weakens what we have as a cabinet, and even more than that, it makes everything look shaky. And we don't want everything look shaky. We want everything strong. We want people who make decisions, act in our best interest. And if he is there, it will seem like, say, the whole system corrupt, and we don't want that to be said.
But the Prime Minister said he still has the confidence of Dr. Wheatley. What's your take on that?
The Prime Minister was very careful. The Prime Minister said he have the confidence in him work. I'm not talking about Mr. Wheatley work now. I talk about what he's been accused of and what the Integrity Commission, who we pay for investigate, say about him. That's what me want to talk about. I'm not talking about him work. Right now, I'm talking about what is it that is happening.
10,000 non-nationals are expected to be in Jamaica in short order. There are arguments that some are here. We don't know if they're here, if they're not here. But people are very concerned about these people being here. What do you want to say to them today?
No, first and foremost, you see, we will know that the comments from the U.S. government are said they want to take out some people from their country. And they want to move them to other people. We have seen the comments from the U.S. government. So I want to know, how is it that our country take it upon themselves to suggest that, or even more, to even start the movement. Even worse now, we still haven't heard a public comment in a parliament or wherever it is to get a clarity upon it. And the clarity we want to know, and we know it's wrong. We know the system type of wrong, man. The system can't work.
So do you want to see the MOU? Are you calling for the MOU to be made public?
The MOU has not been tabled in parliament yet, And when in a parliament, you get to get a different type of open understanding and an open discussion on it. So it's not there. And we need this type of thing. You hear several people that talk about different things. I mean, know what them, all of them don't sound right. We would need something better. We need some clear words and understanding of what is happening and the process that it comes through.
Jamaica! Lady P, tell Jamaica today why you're out here.
We want a better Jamaica. The Prime Minister and the whole cabinet need to resign. Me have 13 grandsons. Me don't want nobody kill them and tell me no foolishness.
Yes.
We want a better education system. We want a road. People house stop gone. If I'm a partner drum, that's still under element. We want help. The country now gonna with the music dead, the culture dead, everything in Jamaica going down, down, down. It can't work. What kind of Jamaica we got dead left you with grand and great grand pitney? Mr. Andrew Holness need to step down. Juliet Holness now the manners to the people in a parliament. It is simple like that.
So what about the 10,000 where I come?
Like Andrew Holness house big enough to keep them up there. We don't want them here.
Where you say Andrew
Holness? House big enough to keep them. Because look how unfair it is. Them kill out the young people, them say them are thief and them are scammer. But Marco Rubio said he must send them at the boat despicable.
Yes.
People come at Jamaica. So we don't dumping ground.
Dumping ground.
No, that's the truth. No, I want to Riverton. You're going to send despicable, pedophile, sex molester, rapist come at where Jamaica become. No, somebody answer me, anybody tell me where Jamaica become.
And worse than that, we don't have the sex offenders registry for
at you. But let me tell you something. Mr. Onis, take me foolish advice. Anything you do, you don't do it already. Step aside.
So you call for resignation?
Yes, I mean, want to ask Mr. Floyd Green one question.
What the question?
Floyd Green say, when he a campaign, how him belly burn him. If you see the corruption under the PMP. So I want to ask him now, which part time I burn him? And this a question. And this a... And yeah, which part time I burn him?
Which part time I burn him?
We don't know. And Mr. Pernell Charles Senior.
Yes.
Did you say? Mr. Azan give 6 ladies one little spot and so. And Jamaica should bow their head in shame. Not only the PMP in the jail, but the whole country. Which part are we for bow now, sir?
Which part are we for do
Which part are we for bow now?
Bow now?
Yes.
You know what?
Because the Prime Minister 4 years with democracy. 4 years, just think,
it can't add up. What kind of match that? I knew match.
New match in.
And everything. The Prime Minister said, leave the IC alone. Let them do their job. And now they want the IC got caught. What kind of bagger flip-flop man this year, man? 2 months, bagger.
No, call me no 2 months.
That's what I want
call
him.
me no bagger.
Come, Mr. Wall, it's a time for you to step down, man.
No, the poor tea round here. Enough is enough. God send us help, Lord. We need God help around here. Enough is enough. We are tired.
Enough is enough. Every minute he might bring in the poor team and take them money.
We're here with Tammy and Giovanni, a passionate Jamaican. Actually, we served as 2 former presidents for the National Secondary Students Council. He nurtured me to becoming one of Jamaica's big advocate. Tamian.
You're being quite generous, man.
Tamian, what you want to say to Jamaica today?
I think when you move people from one place to another against their will,
Yes.
and either the originating party or the recipients pay,
Yes.
that's human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
I think that's what the government is trying to engage the Jamaican people in,
Yes.
and it needs to stop. This deal needs to be ripped up. There's no way, for example, you can move people who are murderers, pedophiles, people who might be involved in bomb making, we don't know.
Yeah.
Next thing we see
Terrorists.
cars blowing up in Halfway Tree and Montego Bay. So we need every Jamaican to keep the pressure on, to come out and to tell them no. Andrew Soulness, has been quite a stain on Jamaica, and I think he needs to go. And at some point, the Jamaican people are going to wake up, and I think this is the tinderbox. It's the tinderbox, the match that lights the fire. He needs to go, and there's no way.
What do you want to say about Andrew Wheatley's situation?
Accountability needs to come. I remember some years ago, I think maybe about 2011 or 12, when Andrew Holness himself came on an interview
Yes.
when there was a minister involved in corruption and demanded that that minister resign. I believe now him standing with a minister that
Saying
is
that he still has the
saying that he still has a confidence in this corrupt minister who has untold riches that he can't explain,
Yes.
hundreds of millions of dollars. And now that he's coming to say he stand by them, I think that's an atrocity and a stain even further on Jamaican people.
Yes,
And
Jamaica, you have seen it today. Hundreds have showed up to say enough is enough to this government. 10,000 non-US nationals are coming into Jamaica, and the people fed up. The people tired. They want to know what is in the secret deal. They want to know what was in the agreement. They say Wheatley must go. They're asking what happened to the money that came in for Hurricane Melissa. All of that has been said and more, and the people are leaving. Until 1 p.m. Jamaica, stay tuned for PDTV Midday Connections. We held it together. We hold it together, Jamaica. And what we say, enough is enough. I am Andre Stevens, signing out today from Crossroads, Jamaica.
And you must go. And you must go. And you must go. And you must go. We must go. We must go. We must go.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you've watched that entire video to the end and you have heard, whatever the Jamaicans had to say, and even the leader of the PNP party, Mr. Mark Golding, had to say accordingly to this video. As you know, I'm like feeling amazing when I see people standing out for their rights. Yeah, mainly because previously or currently in Jamaica, things are taking place, and the things that are taking place are things that we don't want it to be happening onto our countries. Like a lot that is taking place in Jamaica is all about just oppression and people suffering from the government that is supposed to be protecting them. Like the government has just abandoned their people. Instead of working for the people, it has abandoned them, and what it's doing, it's hurting the people of Jamaica. So right now, like, I'm feeling shaky, I'm feeling great, mainly because I've just seen these, and I'm proud for the Jamaicans. I'm proud for the Jamaicans who went out and decided to fight for their rights. And big up to Mark Golding too, yeah, for the support of the people of Jamaica and being on to these protests to same way, yeah, we need a change and we need a better government for our country. We don't want a government that is selling out our country to foreign people. Yeah, so big up to each and every Jamaican who just made this happen. And I think this needs to happen more and more. And I love it really because as you have seen, it was a peaceful protest. Like there were no gunshots, there were no, tear gases. It was just a peaceful protest. Like other countries seemingly may want to follow these from the Jamaicans. Like we don't need it to be chaos for us to be heard, like just make it peaceful. Like as you have seen onto the video, there were no fights, there were no anything, there were no commotion, no chaos, just peaceful protest. Mainly because we know what we want and so we don't need fight. So I'm very much proud of this, mainly because the protest was peaceful and no one was hurt as it is, as you have seen. Yeah, but in the case it remains that people of Jamaica needs to fight for their rights and they need a new government, a government that will work for them, mainly because the current government is not changing. They have been given enough time to change, but all they do is continue even making the matter worse. Talking about corruption, like instead of the corruption ending, the corruption is stealing, like it's going much higher. Each and every member of the JLP party, or rather the person that is in the government, is making the corruption becoming much even bigger. And like they are normalizing corruption in this country in a way that it doesn't make any kind of sense. Wasn't it Daryl Vaz whom was given the money to go and buy school buses for the rural areas? And what he did, he went on and bought, second-hand buses, while the money he was given out was enough to buy brand new buses. But because there is corruption in this country, I definitely need something to pocket and to myself, yeah. So he had to pay himself up. Isn't it in Jamaica whereby people are being displaced from their homes and the lands are being sold to the West, or rather to the foreigners, so as they can build big hotels and big businesses in them, and the people are being displaced and left homeless, and the government doesn't give a damn about that? Isn't it in Jamaica whereby beaches are now being sold and being kept private, and the access for Jamaicans are being denied by the same government? Yo, tell me, isn't it right for them to go onto the street and protest merely because we cannot see our country being sold out onto the foreigners and we are keeping quiet? And the people behind these are the officials that we expect them to be protecting and working for us, but all in all, they only are working for themselves and for their own benefits. And they are selling our resources. Jamaicans, most of them are fishermen. They depend on those beaches. But now the beaches are being sold out and kept private. Now, where are we going to get our daily living at? If you privatize the beaches, then definitely there is no business going to run there, mainly because we know a lot of Jamaicans there, they have got these small businesses whereby they will sell some little things on to the tourists that are in the beach. But now when the beach are being denied access, definitely this is loss of jobs to most of the Jamaicans. And this is why I call it oppression. Right now, the school fees taxes have been increased. What next? Like we have enough, we have seen enough, and more is coming that will oppress the people of Jamaica. So definitely the Jamaicans need a change, they need other leaders, and they need a new government, or else this country is going to be a sellout country. That's if they continue permitting their leaders to continue owning those seats and power that they have right now. You are the ones whom gave them those powers and the seats, so definitely you can't take it. You can't take it from them. Yeah, so let's continue with this. I'm in hand to hand with this, really, because it's not good to whatever the government is doing onto the people of Jamaica. So guys, let's come around, share our thoughts through the comment section so we can get to interact and know what you think, and mainly because your opinion does matters to us every day. Thank you very much guys for following up the video with me. I was your host, Yadi Reacts. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I do want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Always remember to link me up through my next videos. All I do want to say is peace out there.